Ja, willkommen bei Lost Eidolons, dem neuen Taktik-RPG vom südkoreanischen Studio Ocean Drive Studios. Und ich gebe zu, die ersten beiden Folgen habe ich nicht kommentiert und ich habe sogar Gameplay übersprungen. Zum Beispiel Kapitel 2 und auch von Kapitel 3 einen Kampf gegen Höllenhunde. In Kapitel 2 gab es noch ein paar uninteressante Dialoge und ein, zwei Schlachten gegen Soldaten des Kaisers und oder Königs, ich weiß noch gar nicht. Und eine Straßenschlägerei in Lunetta, und da sind wir jetzt geflohen. Und wir haben ja jetzt unser Lager aufgeschlagen, wo sich alle Rebellen sammeln. Und da gibt es auch Gespräche mit den Gefährten und anderen Personen. Und genau da machen wir jetzt weiter. Da es wie gesagt viel vertonte Dialoge gibt, ist es natürlich auch nicht immer ratsam, wenn ich dazwischen quatsche, aber dass die ersten beiden Folgen von Lost Eidolons keinen Kommentar hatten von mir, war eine Ausnahme. Aber ich wollte schnell das Gameplay zeigen und hatte wenig Zeit. Ja, Ausreden gibt's immer. Aber gut, jetzt geht's weiter mit Lost Eidolons. Viel Spaß! Marcel ist die Zauberin und Lenard ist hier, Schüler, keine Ahnung. Diener?
You place too much faith in the mercenary. The man all but panicked at the aggressions of a few monsters.
I will judge my own company.
Of course.
Now, instead of passing judgment in the absence of information, why don't we focus on obtaining more?
Yes, my lady. I'm still gathering intelligence on both the Empire and Isoro's rebels. I shall report back soon.
I'm counting on you, Lenard.
I will not fail you.
Yes?
What's the situation across Artemisia?
How am I even supposed to answer that?
Slowly and from the beginning?
Since the unification, many have been dissatisfied with the Emperor's rule, but until now, few have taken a stand. Recently, the Emperor has vanished from public view.
Wait, really? I thought that was just a rumor.
Who can say? In any case, Prime Minister Morin's reign of terror began soon after, and Colin's Crows took up arms in protest. Others shared their sentiments and followed suit.
That's right. I've heard there are a lot of rebel factions now.
And each with their own agendas. The Crows are popular with the public. Their recruiting efforts have taken the capital by surprise.
So if you were a betting woman, where's the smart money?
Given our situation, it would certainly be to our advantage if Colin's forces were to triumph. But it won't be easy for them.
No surprises there.
Anything else you're curious about?
Pünktchen, Pünktchen, Pünktchen. Nach Lenards Infiltration von Lunetta fragen.
Now that I think about it, Lenard came to Lunetta a while before you did, right?
Indeed. That was a favorite tactic of mine as an Inquisitor. Send an agent ahead quietly, get the lay of things, then observe which insects scurry fastest upon your arrival.
I can't decide if that's clever
Also
or
Lenard war ihr
terrifying.
Agent.
I prefer careful.
Sie ist eine Inquisitorin.
What kind of person is Isoro?
He's the leader of a new rebel faction slowly expanding its power within Benario. I don't really know much myself, but the rumors say he's a kind and just man.
Let's hope so. We could use some good luck.
Also es gibt noch andere Rebellen, nämlich Isoro. Ich glaube, das hätten wir es. Ja.
That's all for now. Thanks.
Okay, jetzt sollen wir noch mit Lenard sprechen, dem Agenten, der auch zaubern kann.
What is it?
Lenard, wasn't it?
What do you want?
I like to know the people I'm working with. How did you come to serve Marshall?
Also er dient schon Marcel. Ja, sie nickt, er darf reden.
Some time ago, I was framed for a crime and facing death. It was at that moment when Marcel's younger brother came to my aid. It was his wish that I serve and protect Lady Marcel.
I see. So, where is Marcel's brother now?
You go too far, mercenary.
Aha, alles dürfen wir noch nicht wissen.
Alright then. Keep your secrets.
Okay. Die Truppen organisieren, neue Quest, mit Robert sprechen. Nochmal mit... Nee. Genau, man geht am besten in die Übersichtskarte und beamt sich gleich dahin, weil sonst wird es unübersichtlich. Das Lager ist sehr groß.
Ja?
Wie viel Schaden ist entstanden?
Seems like we avoided any major damage. Good thing we prepared.
We scraped by, but we can't fight like mercenaries forever. Mopping up monsters and facing down trained knights are two completely different things.
Fair enough. If we want Isoro to take us in, we'll need to shape up and become proper soldiers. Can't wing a revolution after all.
Before we get to Castyllian, it might be a good idea to assign everyone some more specific roles. If you find what suits each soldier and assign them that specific job, we'll have fewer messy surprises in battle. Once everyone gets the hang of things, we can expand and assign people specialized roles.
That sounds good. Why don't you get everyone together later? Might as well let people know before they get too drunk on victory. Besides, a speech might be good for morale.
Got it. I'll start making preparations.
Great. Thanks.
Also es werden jetzt Rollen verteilt. Und Eden soll eine Rede auf dem Podium halten. Eine Ansprache. Ja, wir sind ja relativ in der Nähe von dem Ort. Der gelbe Kreis. Ja. Sonst gibt es, glaube ich, keine neue Quest. Das andere sind nur... Diese normalen Sprechblasen sind nur, ja, Plaudergespräche. Also man kann aber auch die Beziehung verbessern, so eventuell. Aber es ist natürlich dann viel Kleinkram. Mache ich dann vielleicht nebenbei. Obwohl das auch einen positiven Effekt hat auf die Schlachten, die Beziehung. So, es geht los mit der Rede.
Everyone fought well. Those things took us by surprise, but we won without taking many losses. That's thanks to your efforts. Each of you responded quickly and calmly in the heat of battle. Together, I have no doubt we can face whatever lies ahead. However,
Begeisterung.
before we get to Castyllian, I have a few announcements to make. No matter how skilled we are, there's a difference between mercenaries and soldiers. If we join the ranks of Isoro's army, we will be mercenaries no longer. That'll mean changes. We'll need to lose some bad habits and get used to doing things in new ways. Our first task is figuring out what each of our specialties are, and what role suits each of us best. We need to determine who's best with each weapon, who belongs in the vanguard, and who brings up the rear. Without further ado, let's start dividing up the roles.
Neue Klassen. Eden. Knappe. Francisco. Knappe. Vorstufe zum Ritter. Robin. Kämpfer. Lennart. Magus. Marcel. Magus. Andrea. Kämpfer.
That's a good place to stop for today. Enjoy your rest, everyone. You've earned it.
Okay, dann ruht euch mal aus. Was, Francisco, Leon, was meint ihr? Ich bin wie ein Ritter. Natürlich, langweilig und eingebildet. Passt perfekt zu euch. Seht ihr, genau das ist euer Problem. Ihr könnt nicht einfach zugeben, dass ihr eifersüchtig seid. Ah, natürlich. Ich bin ganz grün vor Neid. Hey, ich bin jetzt ein Retter. Stimmt doch gar nicht, du bist erst ein Knappe. Dann benehmt euch auch so. Naja. Okay, das sind so diese Plaudereien zwischendurch. Nicht vertont leider. Was natürlich dann ein bisschen befremdlich wirkt. Ja. Weil einerseits ist so viel vertont. Dann wirkt sowas natürlich, als wären die Samples verloren gegangen. Ja, schade. Wie ihr gesehen habt, gibt es auch Klassen. Und zwar haben einige von uns verschiedene Klassen bekommen. Automatisch. Eden Knappe. Ich weiß nicht, ob man das später noch manuell ändern kann. Ich spiele eigentlich das Lager in meinem Controller. Kleinen Moment. Mein Controller. Ich war schlecht vorbereitet. Ich gebe es zu. Mit Controller ist mir wohler. Im Lager zumindest. Im Combat ist die Maus doch praktischer. Es gibt empfohlene Klassen, Tempelritter. Aber wo ist unsere aktuelle Klasse? Wir sind doch Knappe geworden. Level 7 Bürger? Hä? Wir hatten gerade Klassen bekommen. Okay, der Glücksohrigen ist da. Das war in der letzten Schlacht gefunden. Gegen die Höllenhunde. Diese Schlacht hatte ich nicht aufgenommen, weil das in der Beta schon drin war. Ich wollte eigentlich jetzt so, wo die neuen Sachen kommen. Bürger, wir hatten doch Klassen gerade bekommen. Also irgendwie ist das Save-System ein bisschen merkwürdig. Oder noch, das kann doch nicht... Ah! Jetzt haben wir es. Wir sind Bürger, aber haben auch die Klasse Knappe zusätzlich bekommen. Also es gibt verschiedene Klassenbäume. Jetzt verstehe ich. Okay. Bürger. Knappe. Und dann fortgeschrittene Klassen werden in Kapitel 6 freigeschaltet. Jetzt verstehe ich's. Und dann gibt es noch eine Exklusivklasse für Eden, den Protagonisten Lehnsherr. Also er ist dann sozusagen der, ja, Herr über das Land und seine Vasallen. Interessant, okay. Jetzt habe ich es verstanden. Ich habe mich nur gewundert, warum da unten steht noch Level 7 Bürger. Das ist ein bisschen irreführend. Okay. Genau, wir hatten ein paar Belohnungen bekommen, Heiltränke. Es ist noch ein wenig unübersichtlich hier, das ganze Menü, ziemlich umfangreich sogar. Tagebuch, okay. Karte des Lagers, okay. Kodex. Also die Einträge, die Beziehung zu den Charakteren. Man kann also zu den Charakteren Beziehungen aufbauen. Ähnlich wie in Dragon Age. Obwohl sich das Spiel eher an so einem japanischen Taktik-Rollenspiel orientiert. Ich komme gerade nicht auf den Namen. Ich hatte sogar mal das im Video erwähnt. Aber so Japano-Rollenspiele und Spiele allgemein bin ich sehr unterbelichtet. Und macht auch meistens einen Bogen rum. Aber das ist doch hier sehr europäisch gestylt, also europäisches Mittelaltermäßig. Von daher wundert es mich auch ein bisschen. Die kommen ja aus Südkorea, die Entwickler. Vielleicht merkt man es daran, dass sie alle so schöne Frisuren haben und barbärtig sind, also glatt rasiert. Das ist ja auch ein Zeichen von asiatischen Spielen meistens. Ist ja, glaube ich, so, ja, in der Kultur verankert. Bärte gibt es ja sehr selten, glaube ich. Ich glaube, die haben auch gar nicht so einen starken Bartwuchs, wenn mich nicht alles täuscht, die Asiaten. Aber was weiß ich schon. So, genau, wir können das Lager verlassen. Genau, man kann die Ausrüstung noch mal vor der Schlacht checken, falls es zur Schlacht kommt. Okay. LB, Lager verlassen. Also meistens ist es so, dass Lagergespräche kommen, Questen und dazwischen sind immer die Schlachten, die Taktikkämpfe. Kapitel 5, Übungsgelände. Eine Burg, wie schön. Ja,
I take it this is your first visit to Castyllian since Isoro's forces set up?
That's right.
Feeling nervous?
That's right.
If I'm being honest, yes. Helping a woman rescue her sister, breaking out of jail with an inquisitor, that stuff's business as usual for me. This planning ahead stuff, on the other hand. I'm used to looking after the crew, but this many people? I'm worried what happens to them if Isoro takes one look at me and doesn't like what he sees.
I thought Isoro had a good reputation with you Benarians.
I don't put much faith in rumors.
He is renowned, though. Even the commoners in the capital know of House Fenice. I suppose it would take someone like that to rally people against the Empire, not to mention whatever comes after. They do have quite the imposing pedigree compared to us, don't they?
Exactly. We're just a bunch of backwater fugitives. That's what worries me.
Just remember, no matter how famous the Fenice name may be, as political movements go, their rebellion is still young. Right now, gathering allies will be their highest priority. They don't have the luxury of being selective. I wager they'll take anyone with a pulse. That's why I suggested coming here.
Well, if the Imperial Inquisitor says so, I guess I better take her word for it.
Have I helped ease your concerns?
You have. Thanks, Marshal. Now, come on. We've got a rebellion to join.
Später.
Well, well. If it isn't the mercenary I've been hearing so much about. Eden, wasn't it?
You knew I was coming?
I can't exactly topple an empire by losing sight of events in Benario, now can I?
Then I take it you know why I'm here.
Rumors are rumors. They don't give you the truth of a man's heart. I want to hear it from you. Why are you here?
I came here to fight the Empire. I'm sick of being ruled by some hateful old man. Sick of living in a world that's cruel just for the sake of it.
And the ones you brought with you? Will you let them die to slake your fury?
That's... fine. I'll be straightforward with you. The truth is, I don't give a damn about your movement. Never had the luxury. But the man who ruled our town was rotten. So I killed him.
Did you indeed?
That's right. I stabbed him in the back. Then we all ran before the army showed up.
Why should I risk my people's lives for criminals I've never met?
In your position, I'd say the same thing. And if it were just me caught up in this, I wouldn't even be here. But it's not just me. There's good people out there. They never asked for this, but they're here. All I want is to secure a future where they can be safe.
Suppose I grant your people protection. What would I gain in return?
I'm not asking for protection, just a place to stay. We'll pull our own weight. But let's make one thing clear. Our goal is to go home. I want to take these people back to Lanetta and return to our lives. Hanging out at the bar, lending an ear to anybody who needs it. Just like old times. If we have to take on the world to do that, so be it. Please, just give us a chance to be useful. On the other hand, I suppose we could just go hide in the woods until the dust settles. But that's not really my style.
It would seem your goals are very different from mine. Even so, if we walk the same road, we may as well travel together. Welcome to Castyllian, Eden. I only have one request. Let's go beat the bastards.
Wir haben einen neuen Stützpunkt, Burg Castyllian. Und einen neuen Verbündeten, Isoro. Ist doch schon mal was. Die Straßen von Castyllian.
Wow. So even after all that, he still decided to let us in?
What's that supposed to mean? I poured my guts out in there.
I mean, if it were me, I would have thrown you out as soon as I heard ran away.
Then it's a good thing Isoro's nothing like you.
I have to admit, that was easier than I expected. You really think we'll be okay?
I'm not sure yet, but Marshall was right. He seems like a good person.
So I guess we're officially rebels now, eh, brother?
Don't get too excited. Your life expectancy just got a lot shorter.
Hey, backwater mercenaries to noble revolutionaries? That's a step up in my book. Pity for the Imperial Army, though. They've officially made enemies with the great Francisco.
Ja, der Mann fürs Grobe.
These
Francisco.
are the big, tough rookies everyone can't shut up about, huh?
Jetzt kann er nur nichts
Let
mehr
me
sagen.
guess. Scouting duty? No, that can't be it. This one's too thick around the middle.
What's your problem?
Easy, Francisco. We can't start a fight just after we've been recruited.
You're lucky I'm in a good mood.
I knew we were short on troops, but I didn't think we were taking in trash like this. The old man's too kind for his own good.
All right, I've heard enough. Say what you want about me, but when you insult my brothers, I can't let that slide.
Ooh, and here I was just getting bored.
What is the meaning of this?
Ballaster, wer war das? Hallo?
Will you please stop giving me that menacing glare?
Get back to the camp.
Ah.
I apologize for the behavior of my soldiers.
Oh, sure. No problem.
I'm sure we'll have a proper introduction later. For now, please excuse me.
Wahnsinnig detaillierte Rüstung. Und Kleidung. Wahnsinn. Hat man eigentlich
Ballastar
selten gesehen, so
Fenice,
detailliert.
Isoro's nephew. They call him the Blade of Benario.
Where'd you come from?
I was passing by when I smelled the machismo. Thought it best to wait it out.
Good thinking.
What did you mean by Blade of Benario? I've never heard of him.
A nickname my countrymen gave him. They believe he's your nation's greatest warrior. I understand he's the one behind Isoro's recent string of victories. So, Benario's sword, and the sharpest edge in his uncle's arsenal.
Okay, die Geschichte geht voran, immerhin.
I
Am nächsten Morgen.
apologize for calling you all here so early. I've received troubling news from Mora.
Lady Esperanza has put in a request for Imperial troops to help pacify local unrest. I believe the intent is to create a rally point for Imperial forces scattered throughout Benario. In addition to the regiment we faced in Portum, it seems the troops who fled Lanetta are also en route.
Time is of the essence. I'd like to send Lady Esperanza my warmest regards as soon as possible.
If the snakes are gathering, there's no sense bandying about. I'll take command.
And bring a swift victory, I expect. But as our battlefront expands, we need to start using you more carefully. You can't win every battle by yourself.
Was denn wie geschickt?
What do you think?
Ja.
Pardon?
How do you feel about taking the lead on this one?
Pardon me, my lord, but are you really comfortable putting some country bumpkin in charge?
Afraid I have to agree.
Bauerntölpel.
They only joined yesterday. I don't think it wise.
The Imperial
wir müssen uns
soldiers they
beweisen.
drove from Lanetta are regrouping. I thought Eden might like the chance to finish them off. Ballastar, what are your thoughts on this matter?
Mora is close to Lanetta, similar in size. As a first test of his command, can't get much more fair than that.
Yes, my thinking exactly. I hope you're ready for this, my boy.
Yeah? I mean, yes, sir.
Klar.
Orders received, sir.
Auf jeden Fall. Befehle erhalten. Kein Problem. Oh, ja. Ich denke, es steht ein Kampf bevor.
I didn't want to oppose you in front of the others, but are you sure about that one?
How old were you when I came back from the war? 8 or so?
Something like that.
When I first saw that boy, he reminded me of you.
How so?
Not sure myself yet. I suppose only time will tell.
Anscheinend haben wir einen Gönner in Isoro gefunden.
Just
Der
how
uns
much do
zumindest
these
vertraut.
people expect from us? Putting this many soldiers under Eden's command.
Yeah, if you ask me, they're hoping we'll screw up. I'll bet you that rotten what's-her-name had something to do with this. Chell or Celeste or whoever.
Chelsea. If you're gonna go around making enemies, you might want to remember their names.
I don't believe they'd intentionally set us up to fail. There must be a reason so many soldiers were entrusted to us when they're already short on recruits.
No matter how much I rack my brain, I can't make sense of it.
Well, one thing's for certain. You must have made an impression on Isoro.
Great. Just what I needed. More things to worry about.
What's the big deal? You've led us plenty of times. It's just like fighting hellhounds, right?
No. It's completely different. Well, whatever the reason, it's done with. For now, let's just focus on making it back in one piece. We can worry about why people like us so much later.
Hell yeah! Let's give those Imperials a pounding!
Oh, brother.
Hellhounds haben schon besiegt. Kein großes Ding, aber das war auch ziemlich im Dunkeln. Und ich habe es auch, glaube ich, schon in der Beta gezeigt und aufgenommen. Ich wollte mal das Neue mehr zeigen. Genau, also jetzt beginnt die Schlacht. Aber da die Dialoge so lange gedauert haben, werde ich hier mal einen Cut machen. Aber das werde ich schon bald hier fortsetzen. Ja. Da muss man, glaube ich, die Festung stürmen. Und das dauert, glaube ich, auch eine halbe Stunde oder so, schätze ich. Und das wäre dann ein bisschen lang für eine Folge. Also dann bleibt dran bei Lost Eidolons. Danke fürs Zusehen. Ciao, der Argonaut.